Okay, so what we have set up here is a small experiment to kind of show you the difference in bounce and scatter. What we have here are just basically two surfaces that'll be our roadway surface and two different salts, a white salt from Kansas City and a red salt being Ice Slicer from Utah. This is kind of in the background here. This is a graduated cylinder, about 100 milliliters, to give you kind of a reference of size. So when we take our white salt and we decide that we want to go ahead and drop it out of the back of our spreader, basically what we're going to see is a bounce and a scatter. So when you start to see this, how far does it actually go? So from about 4 inches above the surface here, what we see is almost a circumference of 38 inches here. That's the bounce and that's the scatter that's taking place out of the back of your truck. Why does that happen? The reason that you have such bounce and scatter comes down to density of your salt. So if you have a very high density salt that's going to impact the road and bounce and move away, it's going to give you that even distribution, but it's also going to bounce further off the road. So the key is to have something in between that density shape that's going to be able to stay on the road, but it's also going to give you that pattern that you need to cover your whole road. So when you take a look at like a near zero product or an Ice Slicer product, what we see with the bounce and scatter is an encompassed circle that's about half the size of what regular white rock salt would do. The difference is not only in types of product being white salt versus Ice Slicer, but it's differences in density, it's differences in the shape of the crystals that fall on the road, and the way that it actually will fall and want to stay there.